Hey, how you doing? It's Jake Davey here, and in this video I'm going to walk you through 4 different ways that you can increase the profits in your business. And that does not mean going out and always getting new clients. It does not mean that you need to spend more time marketing. It doesn't even mean that you need to create loads of new products, loads of new courses, loads of new content. Actually, there could be 4 hidden profit levers inside your business right now. If you choose to watch this video, it will radically increase the results that you get, the profits that you keep, and it will reduce the amount of time and stress that you're spending in your business right now. If you choose to pass over this video, well, then you could continue to be working on the hamster wheel, exchanging time for money, banging your head against a brick wall, and not really certain about what does work and what doesn't work. So make sure you watch this video all the way to the end. I really want to share with you the latest and greatest ways, 4 fantastic ways to help you increase the profits in your business right now. Let's do it. Let's dive in. So realistically, there are 4 different ways that you can radically increase the profits in your business. Whether you are brand new, it's a brand new business, new offer, new product, new service, if you're generating 1 or 2 sales per month at the moment, or 1 or 2 sales per week, or even if you haven't generated any sales yet at all, then this is still relevant. Equally, if you have consistent sales coming in, let's say you have a few hundred sales per month, for example, a few hundred sales per week even, then this is still something which is highly relevant because the system is the same, the process is the same, the principles are the same to be able to significantly increase your revenue, even double your revenue on a consistent basis. And it comes down to 4 key elements. So I'm just going to draw a line here and break this down. 4 key elements to be able to do this. The first of those is actually increasing the traffic. Okay, now in other words, increasing the number of people who buy from you. Sounds pretty simple, right? Sounds pretty straightforward. But simply by increasing the number of people, the volume of people, the volume of traffic that comes into your business is a simple and obvious way that you can actually increase the revenue in your business. Let's say currently you have, as an example, 100 people that visit your online store or your in-person store, or 100 people that register for your monthly webinar or your monthly live training, whatever that might be, or 10 people or 5 people or 1 person, it really doesn't matter. Then simply by increasing the traffic, increasing the number of people, the volume of people that go through that process, that will allow you to double your revenue in that route. The second one, which is the one that is very popular with many people, it's kind of a lot of people clamor for this at the moment. You know, you hear people shouting from the rooftops, you see it on social media, increase your prices, increase your prices. Naturally, if you increase your prices, then you are going to be in a position where you can increase the revenue in your business. Increasing your prices on its own, without necessarily also increasing the value isn't founded on anything other than hope, realistically. Because people will say, yes, you should increase your prices and inflation and all these other things, I get it. But for consumers and for people that are looking to actually take action and make a purchase, they also want to know that, yeah, if the value is going to increase, or if the price point, I should say, is going to increase, then the value needs to increase as well. So what are the other elements that you could potentially add into your offer to make it very much worthwhile for your audience, where people are open to and happy to pay you more because they can naturally see the value and an increase in value in what you do. Now the third thing, so firstly we've talked about increasing traffic, secondly we'll look at increasing profits. The next one, we want to increase the percentage conversion. How many people will convert? What is the conversion rate that you have at the moment in your business? Now the conversion rate, as in the number of people who say yes to buying your product or your service or your offer, could come at multiple different parts. Now your business is unique, and the way that you kind of bring on new clients and onboard new clients will be different to what other people do in their business. So the percentage conversion that you might want to improve might be the number of people and the percentage of people that buy on your order page. For example, if at the moment 10% of people buy, then if we can increase that conversion to 20% of people, then naturally that will double your revenue. The percentage conversion could be the number of people that register for a webinar. If you currently run live events online or pre-recorded events online and your conversion rate on the webinar is 5%, if you increase that to 10%, then doubling the conversion, increasing the conversion is another way that you can actually get more sales, more money, more revenue. Okay, the conversion might also be on the phone. So if you currently offer your products and services on the phone or on Zoom, as a lot of people do, then you might want to look at, how do I increase that conversion? How do I get a better conversion rate from 3 out of 10 people who buy, or 4 out of 10 people who buy, to 6 out of 10 people, or 7 out of 10 people, or 8 out of 10 people. So it's almost a given that when people get on the phone with you or on Zoom with you, they are going to purchase. So that's the third option. So we've looked at increasing the traffic, increasing the volume of people, increasing the price point, increasing the conversion rate, and now is increasing the number of times that somebody buys from you. So this is the fourth option that you have, increasing the number of times that somebody buys from you. Also known as, or what people might call, the cart value, okay? Or the value per subscriber, the value per customer that you have. Now, let me give you an example for this. Let's say you have a coaching program, okay, as an example, or supplements, or maybe you have a membership site, maybe you have books, okay, whatever it might be. But let's say you have one particular program, one particular product that the majority of people will buy, and it's your main offer. Now, if people are buying that on a consistent basis, or if you've got new people that buy that, what about a secondary offer? What about something additional, maybe even a third thing that you could offer, which gives people more opportunity to actually purchase from you? So as an example, let's say you have a LinkedIn training, which is how to create great content for LinkedIn. That might be an example. So if your training shows people how to create great content for LinkedIn and you sell that on a regular basis, maybe a supplementary training or something that would work with that is how to generate more leads on LinkedIn. So on one hand, you've got the conversion and you sell that on a consistent basis. So something that would naturally supplement that is, once somebody has got great content going out there, then maybe they would also want to get new leads for their business as well. If you're in the health and wellness space, you might have a yoga or Pilates coaching program or training program or membership site. Now, what would supplement that? If you're helping people with their physical movement, then you might also help people with what they put into their body. So it might be meal plans, or dieting plans, or food lists and shopping lists and such. All these various different things that you could include as individual and separate products, which basically increase the amount of money that people are prepared to spend with you. So the 4 different options that you've got: number 1 is increasing the traffic, number 2 is increasing the price point, number 3 is increasing the conversion, the number of people that buy from you, and then number 4 is increasing the frequency by which people buy from you. And there is, of course, a wraparound, and I'm going to include this with around the outside that you can see here, is that naturally number 5 is if you get every single one of these to improve. So you might only need to increase the traffic by a certain percentage. You might only need to increase your price point by a certain percentage. You might only need to get people to buy maybe one other product, which might be half the price or a quarter of the price of your main program. You might only need to take your conversion rate from 5% to 6% or 10% to 12%. So you don't have to double every single one of these, or just focus on doubling one of these. By making a small tweak and small improvement in each of these areas, the cumulative effect means that, again, you can look at doubling your revenue and massively increasing the profits that you get in your business. So food for thought, something for you to look at, and you may already have some ideas about what you could implement here and how you could make this work for your business. Something I wanted to share, but I think it's really, really powerful and hopefully really valuable.